Hi guys, this is going to be my second entry for the Mirror Universe subscriber competition that Nicholas is running on Edic Beer's channel. This one's going to be how to paint orc flesh. Well, how I paint it. But I'm going to do it slightly different because the way I do it, people mightn't have all the paint. So I'm just going to use one paint and add white in for highlights. So I'm going to start by painting the orc's face with thew flesh, and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've painted the flesh of the orc's face with thew flesh, and what I'm going to use now is the Army Painter's green ink tone, but any green wash will do. So you can see there, I have done the arms. If it will focus, it's not going to focus. So anyway, I'll paint the green tone onto the face, and when that's dry we'll come back. Okay guys, so I have added the wash now. So I'm just going to use my thew flesh colour again, and these ridges on the face that the pen is kind of floating over, we're just going to do a highlight with the thew flesh and leave the green tone in the recesses. So I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so what you see here is the highlight colour for the thew flesh, and then the highlight that's mixed with white scar, sorry. So we've thew flesh and white scar mixed here, and then here is more white mixed into it. So what I'm going to do is apply this as a highlight, and then I'm going to highlight the highlight with the white, the mixed has more white scar in it. So that'll just go on the highest points of the face. So along the thin lines, around the nostrils, stuff like that. So we'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so I've added both of the highlights, and if this will focus in properly for me. It's not working, but there is actually thin lines of highlight. But, you might see it better on this arm here. Okay, so I've done it all on the arm. But the final stage is after doing these highlights. So there's thew flesh base coat, green wash, then you use thew flesh again but leave the green wash in the recesses, then you mix a small amount of white scar or any white paint that you use in with your thew flesh and paint that as a highlight. Then you add more white scar to the mix and use that as an extreme highlight, and then to tone it all down and blend it together I use the green wash again. So I'll do the green wash again and hopefully you'll be able to see it. Okay guys, there we go, that's much better. If you look to the right hand shoulder of the orc, you can see the effect of using this painting style, which I'll go over it again. Thew flesh for a base, green wash. After the green wash is dry, you highlight, leaving the green wash in the recesses with thew flesh. Then you add a small amount of white scar and highlight the thew flesh, and then you add another small bit of white scar and highlight your mixed paint. So the effect that you get is this on his arms. It's on his face as well, but there's too much shadow being cast on it with his cap, so you can't really see it. Now I haven't done it on this arm, so you have this and the finished result. So hopefully this is helpful, and you can see there they haven't painted the back of them. But I hope this is helpful for anyone painting orcs for Aussie Orcs competition, subscriber competition. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.